YouTube streets, family, and people. I know this is a random lie, but I really don't like to get on camera talking because I need my grill done. But I gotta get past that and be honest and get over this little bit of anxiety and come out to the world as being half boy, half girl situation. This is not to embarrass anybody, but people are going to take it how they're going to take it in this world. But the simple fact is, if people can't use somebody for clout, money, and attention, then they turn on the person, and I ain't with that shit. Now, if you are 17 and under, you need to be in the bed. 18 and up, you're responsible for your own ears. Now, 21 and up, go ahead and grab your liquor, your blazantes, light them up, smoke it up, sit on the couch, park on the side of the road, whatever the case may be. But I'm about to explain to everybody on why I am trapped in Tulsa when I'm supposed to be in Hollywood. So, I found out that my younger days of living was a lie. I found out that the family, so-called family members around me, was a lie. Like, here I am as a young individual growing up and around a bunch of lies. So, this might come up as being cocky, but it's not meant to be. I hope everybody can hear me just fine. I'm smoking me a cigarette, so I gotta have the windows down. And coming out of the damn closet that I was really never in, but keeping a lot of shit to myself. And then you have to work with this world, so it's like coming out of a closet. But I found out that this asshole with the same first and middle name as me took somebody's life in a car accident and then left me to take the fall and the blame for it. And you know, me as a young individual, not thinking that I got that type of group of fucking people around me. You know, just minding my business, you know, chit-chatting with everybody and whatnot. Not knowing that this same asshole in Tulsa tried to set me up for a car accident that took somebody's life. So here I am, trapped in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And like, it's frustrating when you trust people that's supposed to be AKA black and you can't trust the sneaky motherfucker. And I'm just gonna keep it a bill. Just gonna keep it 100. So, here I am, grown up, thinking that I'm just some little boy, you know, playing football, playing in the dirt and whatnot. And this dude in Tulsa. His first name is Clem. Middle name is Reginald. Last name Reed. After this dude killed somebody, kidnapped me to make it seem like somebody else did it. Then, because I got to go down memory lane with this situation, kidnapped me for over a year. And then I left Tulsa, pretty much. Left Tulsa, moved to Dallas, and of course, me not really thinking about the situation, moved to Dallas. Then I'm getting picked on in Dallas for the shit that he done in Tulsa. So, meanwhile, while I'm growing up, living a tomboy life, basically, and minding my business, doing what teenagers do. I'm not really going to go into like the whole year and month and all of that because it's a traumatizing situation and I really don't want to get too upset about it. So, find out this dude took somebody's life because some white female dumped him, broke up with him, whatever the case may be. Well, after this white girl told him that she didn't want to mess with him anymore, he gets upset with a rage of leaving her house where location couldn't tell you. So, after he leaves her house, he causes a road rage accident that took an individual's life in Tulsa. And then apparently he moved to Austin, Texas after the situation happened. So I go to Dallas, Texas. He goes to Austin, Texas. And in my mind, I'm thinking this dude got arrested and was charged. I'm thinking in my mind that this dude has been caught and served his time for his crime and all of that. So, 2000, let's see, the car accident that took place, I believe it was like 95, 96. So, 97, 8, 9, 2000. So, 7 to 8 years later is when I started learning how to drive. And I was being extra, not gonna lie, I was being extra, but I wasn't doing shit that he was doing. So, started driving, learning how to drive, I'm not gonna say driving, learning how to drive 2004. And got forced to move back to Tulsa after learning how to drive. So, not knowing that I was going to be trapped in Tulsa, I'm thinking, we come up to Tulsa in 2004 on a vacation, not having no clue that I'm about to start school here and staying here again. So, all of the situations that took place in the 90s started coming back to me. Not everything, but I started getting this real uneasy feeling like irritated, hormones going fucking crazy, sex drive is going through its ups and downs. So 2005, well, let's say, damn, when did I start driving in Tulsa? 2004, that school year. So I started driving, really driving, between July and August, prepping up for school. So I had my little ups and downs, I had my little errors, but I never crashed. So good thing I had good reactions and all of that sorts of things that you need to be driving. Because if you don't have quick reactions, you're not going to be able to drive. So started driving to Central High School that school year, which would have been August going into September of 2004. 2005, I had experience on driving one, two, three, four, five, maybe six different vehicles at this time frame, which in my mind it had me prepared because that let me know each vehicle transmission was different. Some transmissions you had to put them, pedal to the floor to get it to go, and then there was some transmissions that didn't take much pedal to move. So I'm learning as a new driver, I'm learning something personally myself that I never even thought of until I got behind the vehicle and started driving. So 2006, actually no, 2005, I took my driver's ed course at Tulsa Job Corps, and then took my driver's test in Jinx. Passed it, got my driver's license, and bought my first vehicle right after graduation in 2006. So I had already had roughly 6 to 7 different vehicles of experience and of driving, from cars to SUVs. I didn't get the experience to drive a truck before driver's license test, but I think I had it down pretty good. So here I am, not knowing that this dude named Clem Reginald Reed is just being a sneaky, conniving, lying dog. I'm thinking that this dude, went to jail, served his time, and everything's Gucci. This dog wants to try to make it seem like it was me. Set me up to take the fall for him because he didn't want to be beat up or gang raped in jail or prison. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit because it's what happens when you do some dumb shit. So so from 2006 When did I officially stop hanging out with this dummy? 2006, and then the last time I officially talked to him was like 2017. So I hadn't seen this dude in 6 years. So this whole time, he being fake to me, being phony, lying, talking shit, all of this shit that girls do. Just being messy and wishy-washy and fake, and it was just like he always bringing up old shit, and it was just like, damn, that shit must really bother you, buddy. It must really bother your spirit. You ain't got no soul. Can't call it that. So then I found out this same dummy takes some random girl to Las Vegas to get married, and then leave me here to look like the fool, the dummy. So I'm like, first of all, I didn't want to go anyway, because it was too wishy-washy, and it's like, why the hell are you going to Vegas to get married? And then your family is in Texas and Oklahoma. Because I had told people a while back, like, if I get married, I want to get married in California. I want my wedding to be outside on the side of a cliff where there's water below. But, not too close to the edge because, it can get a little windy. And this fat piece of shit tricks everybody because he goes out there and everybody thinks he's me. So, like, don't get it twisted. I hung around a bunch of girls in school. That I did. And this dummy wants to tell everybody I like girls. Okay, well, we're gonna let you run with that bullshit. Like that, we're gonna let you run with that bullshit. Because if you're gonna lie on my sexuality, bitch, I can't trust you. It's just that simple. So, between 2009 and 2018, I'm hanging out with all of these random people that I thought was cool, but they faked as shit. I all knew that this dude named Clem Reginald Reed killed somebody and was never found. He went and got a whole nother vehicle, just getting different vehicles, and just on some weird shit. So it's like you go from trusting people to not trusting people, like, and I was at that point. And so now we're gonna tap into Hollywood. So this dude named Clem Reginald Reed wanted to be a singer so bad. So bad. It was just like him and his father figure, Clem Reginald Reed Sr., had a music group down in Austin, Texas. Well, after Clem Reginald Reed Sr. passed away, it all went to shit. So his singing career didn't take off like it was supposed to. And little did I know, I was the sacrifice for his music career. Didn't even know it because I don't think about shit like that. Well, I did back then. It's like, who wakes up like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna sacrifice somebody. Bitch, I need a music career. Bitch, I need this. Like, I get it. There's people out there in the world like that, but it ain't me. So, as he's telling me little shit while he's under the influence, I'm catching this shit, but I'm making it seem like it's going in one ear and out the other. So, then we come up to 2019. 2019, well, the end of 2018 is when COVID actually hit the U.S. But they didn't officially close down Tulsa until March of 2019. So I had that opportunity to basically cut off everybody I was hanging out with in the black community. And when I say I cut everybody off, I cut everybody off. So, because I know how they move. When you cut a certain group of people off, they gonna make up every little bullshit lie they can about you to other black people. And at this point, I wasn't giving a shit because I'm over it. So, 2019, I started playing Hollywood music, right? I got to playing Beyonce's music in reverse. I got to playing Justin Timberlake's music in reverse. I got to playing Camila Cabello music in reverse. Camila Cabello. And I got to playing Katy Perry's music in reverse. I got to playing Kelly Rowland's music in reverse. And I'm hearing my name in the music. I ain't gonna lie. I was high as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I had my medical marijuana card. And at first I thought I was tripping because I'm like, bitch, I've heard rumors of Hollywood. Like, I've heard the rumors of Hollywood and the sacrifices and all of that. And it's just like, oh man, here we go with this. So that goes back when I'm sober and got to play Beyonce's Single Ladies in Reverse, Who Runs the World in Reverse, Grow Woman in Reverse, Dance for You in Reverse, Love on Top in Reverse, um, Upgrade You in Reverse, um, XO in Reverse, um, Crazy in Love in Reverse. And I'm just hearing my name in the music. And I'm just like, yo. So in the beginning, I was like, damn, I hope Beyonce ain't trying to sacrifice a bitch. You ain't done nothing to you. So then I get to playing Justin Timberlake's music in reverse and hearing my name, both my nickname and my biological name in his music. And I'm like taking a moment and really like listening. I'm not paying attention to the beat. I'm listening to what they saying in reverse. At this point, I'm not even looking at the video. I'm looking at what they got going on. So, at this point, I'm like, okay. So, let me go ahead and make a couple of posts on Facebook and we're going to see how people move. I shit you not. The minute I post Beyonce single ladies and worded that shit for word, everybody and their grandma started coming around me. And I'm just like, get away from me. You fucked up, not me. Because I had suffered a heart attack in 2010. And this fat dude named Clem Reginald Reed, who he married a yellow bone chick named Kelly Reed, showed up to my hospital room at St. Francis, unannounced, unwelcome, and told St. Francis I was crazy. And I'm just like, first of all, who told you I was in the hospital anyway? That's my question. At this point, I'm like, who called this fat fuck named Clem Reginald Reed to pop up at my hospital room? Because it pissed me off when I seen him. But you know, you can't do shit when you're in the hospital. So as I'm playing Beyonce's reverse music, then I get to playing Beyonce and Shakira reverse music, and hearing her little messages, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm officially not normal now. I'm officially the alien of Hollywood, basically. Let me go get me a drink because I need one. I need some Pepsi, no Hennessy. But that ass, let me go in here and see if I got enough to get a Pepsi. I'll be back. Excuse me. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I had enough on my Cash App to get me a Pepsi. So, me cutting everybody off and just listening to what these music artists is actually saying because I tested it out. So when I went and played Beyonce Single Ladies in reverse and then go type in other people's opinion on what she's saying, it is nothing about what she's saying. And I'm like, bro, I'm not tripping. But what I'm hearing Beyonce say in reverse of Single Ladies, everybody else is just rambling. And I'm just like, bro, I know I ain't that goddamn high in life. Educational wise, yes. Intelligent, yes. But just high on marijuana, not that damn high. So I go back and play Single Ladies again, but I slow it down. I'm just like, okay. All right, bitch, you're scaring me. You know, like, bitch, you're scaring me. You like, bitch, you're making me nervous. But then I go back and play some other songs of hers, and she called me by my first damn name, which is Queen. And I'm like, okay. So at this point, I'm cutting off every black person I know in Tulsa. And bitch, if you in your feelings, then bitch, you in your feelings. Because at this point, somebody in fucking Tulsa, Oklahoma been lying. So then I go play. Actually, I didn't go pick it. It popped up in my news feed on YouTube. And it was Sierra and Missy Elliott 1-2 Step. And I got to listening to it. And she said him hermaphrodite. And I said, let me go look up hermaphrodite, bitch. So at this point, I didn't give up on regular people. Now I'm over here having conversations with the actual music artists and the music that this artist is putting out. Because I had already been knowledgeable about what celebrities do with their music, allegedly in a dark room on a witching hour. So I'm just like, okay. So now it makes sense because if the witching hour is at 3 a.m., that means it also can be at 3 p.m. So what is day is night, and what is night is day. So I found out that Clem Reginald Reed chose to sacrifice me for his music career, and he pissed off that it didn't take off. So by me growing up singing in choir and then using Beyonce's Dangerously in Love album as my coach, retarded ass shit, using Beyonce's Dangerously in Love album as my vocal coach before I started smoking cigarettes, and a bitch could hit some notes. It might have sounded strange to me, but everybody else liked it. So then I was just like, okay, so that means that the hermaphrodite, when it comes to a possession, can accept both male spirits and female spirits. So then I got to hearing people was like, well, you know, Beyonce a witch, and she this, and then she that, and she this, and she that, and she that, and this, and this, and Don't piss off, cause shit had your career fumbling and this and that and that and that. And I'm just like, alright, bitch. I love you, but I'm gonna love you from a distance type of shit in my mind. Like, I ain't judging you, bitch, but I don't want to be on that list. So, anywho, 2019 is when I was on Facebook, not knowing what was really going on around me. Because soon as I started posting, different songs from different artists about what I was hearing, I started seeing these same fake ass people pop up. And I'm like, bitch, I don't want to see you. I'm ready to hurt you. But I don't want to sit in jail for the self defense. So, I know people took it as me on Facebook as exposing Beyonce or Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber when in reality, I'm just posting the messages that was left for me. So, this fat black guy named Clem Reginald Reed wants to tell everybody or act like Hollywood chose him. So he's acting like Hollywood chose him so he doesn't sit in jail or prison for something that he did. And then because of me being a hermaphrodite, instead of living the lesbian lifestyle, I live the gay lifestyle. So by me living the gay lifestyle, he wanted to tell everybody I did it, so I'll sit in jail. So it's like sacrificing me to the jail because he tried sacrificing me one, two, four different occasions, and it didn't work. Like tried sacrificing me in a car accident when I was younger. That was once. Tried sacrificing me again in 2010. And then Hollywood, so that's three. Then tried sacrificing me again in 2019 in another car accident, and it didn't work. So I went from being this normal human to being a part of Hollywood. But being a part of Hollywood is the broke version of being a part of Hollywood before the money come in. So it's kind of like getting the fame and attention before you get the coin in the bag. So then I come out to people in Tulsa was like, well, bruh, if I was going to be a singer, I'd have come out in the country category because that's where my vocal range fits. So then I know people ran back and told him, like, girl, he might be trying to sacrifice you for a deal in Hollywood for to come up as a country singer. So then Tulsa wants to hit me with a false fourth degree charge, a false fourth degree arson charge, because this fat dude named Clem Reginald Reed won't confess to a car accident that took somebody's life later on. So what I'm thinking happened is the person didn't die right away but suffered. And I'm pretty sure somebody just so happened to come along and see that car being where it is. And that person didn't make it. Ooh, excuse me. No, I don't have COVID. I just swallowed wrong. Oh, shit. So, then Beyonce tells me in Who Runs the World in Reverse, come dance in the wool. So now we're gonna jump over to all of these black men who want to come out as gay, come out as transgender, come out as bisexual, and all of this corny shit. And it's just like, I know my shit talking turns Beyonce on. I know it do. And then you got all of these black dudes in and out of Hollywood mad because your shit talk don't turn Beyonce on. And then Beyonce gonna go ahead and get some nookie to the hooky from JC. And it is what it is. So then I found out that Tulsa County tried setting me up behind Justin Timberlake's back and Justin Bieber's back to make me look like this criminal, troubled thug. Excuse me, all kind of just stupid shit. So then I found out that I was born on a bloodline of Freemasons and Skull and Bones. Found out that I was born on the bloodline of some family members within the Illuminati organization. Found out that my bloodline goes back to the Queen of England, that bloodline. And so I'm just like figuring out all of this little shit that Tulsa and people lied about because they knew that Justin Timberlake was looking for me and I had no clue. So, you know me, not having a clue, living an average Joe life, struggling, make a little money, struggle, make a little money, struggle. So, and once I'm comfortable, I'm coming out as a hermaphrodite. Then I get all type of fucking police officers in Tulsa that want to harass me and pull me over, and I'm just all kind of stupid shit. So it's like, y'all gonna learn to quit judging a motherfucker based off their skin tone. Like that ass. So, once I come out as a hermaphrodite, then everybody want to be fake and friendly, and I ain't got time for that. So what threw Justin Timberlake off and Justin Bieber off was because Tulsa medical programs were poisoning me, causing medical problems that I didn't have. And then once they couldn't really do what they wanted to do, then they want to start putting random shit in the computer system. So then once I come out, because I found out from 2000, what was it? From 2005 to roughly 2016, I found out Tulsa was poisoning me and using medications to poison me behind this guy named Clem Reginald Reed. So then once I called everybody out about their bullshit, I know for a fact, me getting on the internet and telling everybody the truth, people are going to continue to run with that bullshit lie, because you're not going to be man enough or woman enough to stand up to me and call me a liar to my face about the situation. You're not going to be bold enough to fight me behind a situation. And then you don't want to admit that you just simply fucking lied because you couldn't get a black guy to confess to a fucking murder. So, like, I'm over it. So then I played Beyonce's, damn, what song was it? And what song was it? Because it's in one of her songs. Countdown. When I played Beyonce Countdown in reverse, she said it happened when I was 7. And I'm like, why the fuck does that sound familiar to me? Then I go back and do some calculations, right? So after playing Beyonce's Countdown in reverse, and there's a line in there where she said happened when I was 7. And then she said he's innocent. So then I go back using a calculator and the time frame that I believe that the car accident happened to the age of 7. And I'm like, okay, so that fits with that. So then I got to play Rihanna's music in reverse. And then Rihanna and oh, what song was it? Well, please don't stop the music in reverse. She said, I'm a Sue, yeah, I'm a Mason, I'm a Mason. Then she tell people to lick her pussy. Dead ass. If you go back and play "Don't Stop the Music" by Rihanna in reverse, you say "Lick my pussy." I was just like, girl, you nasty. You just nasty. Man, my nose. Hold on. Well, glad I ain't in that area, girl. They got the helicopter out with the light on. I knew something was in my damn nose, got me sounding like a damn clogged artery. So, as I'm listening to these different celebrities and songs that these artists is putting out, now when it comes to the rap music, I don't even pay no mind to it because I know they talking shit about me. But when it comes to like Britney Spears, Usher, Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Beyonce, and a couple others, I'm listening because it's like, bro, they got my name in their music. And I'm not trusting no human in Tulsa at this point. Especially if they're a black man. I'm not trusting you. Then people want to try to make me look like I'm racist. It's like, bitch, if I don't trust you, bitch, I don't trust you. And I just ain't afraid to tell you. Like, come on now. So, then I do some more digging. And then go play Fifth Harmony. I think it's called Worth It. And then the male artist in that song, if you play it in reverse, was like him, a Grandmaster Mason. I'm just like, all right, let me go look up a Grandmaster Mason. Now, you know, I typed in the Google, showed up, it's the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. which is the highest you can go. Shit. Shit, Schubel. Well, I need to leave these cigarettes alone. So, then I go play Nicki Minaj, Future, and Cassie, The Boys. But I'm hearing the word Clem twice. And Nicki Minaj say Clem something, 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 wishy-washy. And then she said Clem something else. And then she said, and then Cassie's part was like, I lie and put your name next to Clem Barnett. Put your name next to Clem Barnett. And I'm just like, so motherfuckers just out here just using my name Clem Barnett just to try to trick the fucking system, huh? I said, all right, all right, all right. Because at this point, when I got to listening to Nicki Minaj, Future, and Cassie's The Boys music video playing it in reverse, I said that car accident that Nicki Minaj had makes sense now. See, people don't believe me because I didn't run into a building. I got blocked at an intersection. And see, Nicki Minaj did in The Boys, Future, and Cassie where she runs into a wall. Taylor Swift, Look What You Made Me Do, she runs into a wall. Britney Spears, You Better Work, Bitch, she's parked in front of a wall, which is a representation of losing control and hitting a wall. By my accident, which when I got into the accident in the Mustang, bitch, it felt like I hit a wall. So, Tulsa wants to try to falsify paperwork and all other kind of shit to keep me trapped in Oklahoma around a bunch of fucking lunatics, losers, and trying to keep me from Hollywood to live my life because I don't want to marry somebody from Tulsa. So it's just like, I'm not marrying no motherfucker from Tulsa. Bitch, ain't nobody in Tulsa stuck up for me. Bitch, ain't nobody took care of me from Tulsa. Bitch, all you did was make my life hell. Lie in the computer system just because you qualified for the fucking job. Then all because you slept with Clem Reginald Reed and he dicked you down with a dick down session. Then bitches is mad at me because you can't get sex from me after you done slept with this lame ass nigga. So it's just like, after being drugged at clubs, being drugged around people, I cut everybody off. And when I say I cut everybody off but white males in Tulsa. Legit. If you wasn't a white male, I wasn't hanging out with you. So, after realizing that I was the target to be sacrificed, I just stopped being friendly to people. Because I found out from Beyonce that people was trying to set me up for organ trafficking in Rosemont. But there were black people in Detroit, Michigan, trying to get me to move to Detroit, Michigan, and that was back in 2017. And then tried to get me to move to Detroit, Michigan, so they can trick me into visiting Chicago. And then put some shit in my drink, cause me to overdose, and then do an organ transplant. So there were people in Detroit, Michigan, and in Chicago that had set me up for organ trafficking. at Rosemont Hotel in Chicago. And I'm just like, okay, I'm officially done with the black culture. You hoes is grimy. And it is what it is. And I'm not afraid to say it. When you get to selling out people for organ trafficking for money, bitch, I don't want to be around you. You too desperate. You too desperate for money. So, I had got into a car accident. I wasn't a driver and lost my teeth. So that threw Beyonce, Justin Bieber, and Justin Timberlake off because the younger version of me has teeth. So now we fix to get into this confusion part that I'm about to unconfuse. So once I got into a car accident and lost my teeth and didn't have the money to get it fixed, you then had black men in America, both Hollywood and Atlanta and in New York and in Florida, trying to portray me to get money from white men. So, me not knowing that, between 2017 and 2019, me not knowing that, I'm just, minding my business. And it's like, well, as soon as I get the money, I get my teeth fixed and I'll be Gucci. So, at this time, I'm not knowing that Beyonce and Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber are looking for me. And then I go back and play Beyonce song called Already. I played it when it first came out. Then I also got common sense to play the shit in reverse. So I'm like, hell underneath, don't you worry about me. Hate on me, but I get on your nerves. Hate on me, but I get on your nerves. I'm just like, me, sugar mama. I'm just like, wait a minute, bitch, what you telling me? Like, I'm listening to this bitch, like, bitch, what you got going on? She said, hell underneath, bitch. And I'm just looking at the ground like, please don't crack open. Like, deadass. I heard Beyonce's Already song in reverse, bitch, had me walking outside looking at the ground like, please don't open up on me. Please don't open up on me. So, as we get to the end of the song that Beyonce, you know, put out called Already, at the end of the video, but the beginning of the song, because it's in reverse, there's this guy that's talking to this white guy was like, oh yeah, it's old English. That's good enough. I'm just like, here's your 50%. Here's your envelope. And then they said, don't leave me, boss. And of course, I already know what the rest of that is. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, Beyonce got some money for me. Like, bitch, Beyonce got some money for me. Like, bitch broke. But, bitch, whatever Beyonce got set back for me, bitch, I'm about to put in a bank account, bitch, and figure out what I need to do. Like, at this point, I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, well, damn, I know Beyonce telling me I'm going to come across the white male with an envelope. And something about here's your 50%. So it's like, when it comes down to it, I'm like, 50%. Okay, I get it. So all of a sudden, I get harassed and followed around by police officers and all kind of just random stupid shit. And at this point, I am over TPD. Like, at this point, I'm over TPD. Because when Beyonce came out with If I Was a Boy, she had all of the police officers and all that behind her. But then I got to understanding, once I started playing Beyonce's reverse music, I got all these police officers following me around town. But then at the same time, I'm like, it's just because you got police officers behind you don't mean they're rooting for you. Bitch, they get paid to do their job. So I'm like, I'm over it. So then I get arrested last year on a false fourth degree arson charge after coming out to Hollywood and Skull and Bones that I'm alive and I got Justin Bieber's message and Justin Timberlake's message. And then Billie Eilish told me and everything I wanted. She told me to please hold on. And in my mind, I'm like, hold on for what? Then it makes sense to me. And her telling me to hold on is because Justin Timberlake looking for me and Justin Bieber looking for me. So by me coming out now, the ugly version of me, the ugly version of me, then Tulsa wants to try to make me look like a drug addict and all of this other bullshit. It's just like I'm over it. So when people look up my name now, the first thing they see is fourth degree arson. But it's like I never set anything on fire. So how can you put fourth degree arson and I never set anything on fire? Like just stupid shit. So then we're gonna get to this situation where Clem Reginald Reed fat ass got dumped by a white girl and got so upset that he hurt another person who just so happened to be white. So now by me coming out to Justin Timberlake, oh, some people don't need a fucking Mustang. So by me coming out to Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber and Beyonce that I'm alive, by them not really responding, they're testing me to see if I'm gonna get upset and drive through Tulsa crazy and cause somebody to have an accident to get hurt. And so since that hasn't happened yet, Tulsa wants to keep the bullshit rumors and lies going because Tulsa trying to use black people and white girls to make it look like they had a relationship with me and it didn't work right. Then Tulsa using white males to make it seem like I'm obsessed with them. And it's like, first of all, you're not Justin Bieber, nor Justin Timberlake. But I have come across some white males that are heterosexual, that's never had sex with black men, that has come into Tulsa to see if I'm even real. And I haven't seen them since. So then we're gonna get to this situation of all of a sudden all of these black dudes in America want to come out as being gay, bisexual, transgender woman, and all of this shit, and it's just like, or a drag queen, and it's like they're telling people that they're representing me, but you're a shitty representation. I don't give a fuck about you having teeth in your mouth. I don't care. Because for the simple fact is, bitch, I'm not even African. Native American, Egyptian, British, Korean, got a little bit of China. And I do have some relatives that were considered vampires. So then you got all of these dudes who been fake and wishy-washy and won't allow me to Hollywood celebrities and white males so that you can use my image to spread all these STDs to white males and then line a computer system saying that I gave it to the white male and then I gave it to you. So now that people take it as me exposing black Hollywood, it is what it is. But like I said, I don't need white males in Hollywood sleeping with black dudes. I'm just being honest. I ain't sugarcoating shit. You gonna sleep with a black dude because you think that it's me. Are you dumb? And y'all wonder why y'all out here getting sick. You gonna sleep with somebody, you gonna sleep with a black man just because you can't sleep with me. Then when you come up sick, then you mad at me and want to help the same black people with HIV and AIDS spread lies about me because they can't give it to me to sue me for money from Beyonce or Justin Timberlake. I'm not with that messy shit. People need to grow the fuck up, and it's just that simple. That's just like me. Like, bitch, that's just like me going around calling myself Cat Williams just to sleep with a bunch of females. And then when Cat Williams come across me using his image to fuck a bunch of females and get mad at me and cuss me out and all of that shit, threaten to sue me, bitch, I can't get mad. But motherfuckers out here want to get mad because I'm telling these white males, don't sleep with that black dude. Bitch, it ain't been racist. Just saving his health. Well, I use a condom. Don't even do that. Most of you white males can contract an STD through oral sex anyway. So when it comes down to black men coming out as gay, bisexual, and transgender, it's all a front for prostitution. So when you really think about it, you got all these black people trying to portray to be gay, transgender, and then want to make fun of my lifestyle. And then when I call you out about it, you and your feelings. Well, first of all, I'm not African. I'm majority Native American. And now black men want to portray like you Native American. Nigga, learn your own culture before trying to cop somebody else's. And that's just period. Like, it's just that simple. Like, I'm at the point, Beyonce already done told me that you gay niggas is out here being fake and phony, bitch, and I'm gonna hold her to that. Like, that ass. Beyonce done already told me you niggas is foul. Every last gay dude, bisexual dude, and every black dude that want to portray to be the devil, you a foul ass nigga, and it's just that simple. Beyonce that already put me up on game on you trifling ass niggas. And then you mad because you can't sleep with me and Beyonce in the same bed. Bitch, that was never the plan. That was never the plan. Yeah, bitch, I might not have teeth in my mouth now. But bitch, when I get a set of teeth, I don't want you hoes in my face. And then black people in Tulsa want to spread rumors about me having AIDS and all of this shit. Yet, I'm still a virgin. And see, I know how Hollywood works when it comes to possessions. Because the simple fact is, Nicki Minaj, who else? Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry, have all put me in their music in reverse and was like he possessed. Katy Perry and Dark Horse was the first one to tell me I was possessed. And I'm just like, okay, well, at least it ain't nothing too bad. You know what I'm saying? And then people are like, well, how did the witches in Hollywood even possess your body? Well, see, here's the thing. So many people lied on me because they knew Justin Timberlake was looking for me after graduation. So everybody thought that I was meeting up with Justin Timberlake in motels. So they all decided to lie to the health department. It was like, oh, well, he gave me this, so I'm going to turn around and sue him because I know he got money from Justin Timberlake. So with all these people lying on me and me not really thinking about it because I'm not that kind of individual. Bitch, when it comes to me having sex, bitch, I'm all about pleasurement. Bitch, you understand? Pleasurement. Guaranteed pleasurement. So even if it's only 20 to 30 minutes, bitch, it's good. We both gonna feel good, bitch. So then I realized that Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, Usher, Billie Eilish, Nicki Minaj, Carly B, Sierra Wilson, Missy Elliott, Timberland, Will I Am, Shakira, had all managed to get my blood samples. So they got my blood samples and realized that it was me. So since black people in Tulsa wanted to lie on me, they decided to go ahead and use their witch magic on my blood. And 2012 is when the possession, now that I know what it was, 2012 is when the possession actually happened. But I didn't get on Facebook really talking about it. And then I started drawing these different pictures that was scaring the shit out of me. And it was just like, I was just drawing pictures like, this is what I feel, and it was just scaring the shit out of me. But, I left it alone. So, I kept it to myself for 10 years, because this is 2022. And that was 10 years ago. So, now everybody in Tulsa wants to gang up on me and make it seem like we hang out and we cool and this and this and this. And I'm not fucking with nobody in Tulsa. So, now that I've come out on the internet and social media platforms, even with bad teeth, because if I had the money, I'd have flew out to California, to LA, and got my dental work done because I know the dental offices in LA gonna do me right. But, just never had the money to fly out there to get it done because I know the dental work gonna run about 50 to 100,000. And then on top of that, it's gonna take another 6 to 8 weeks for my mouth to heal. And that's every bit of like $500 to $600. Maybe like $700 a week. Like I just don't have $200,000 to go to LA and then go get my dental work done and be in a hotel room and then cover a rental car. Like I just don't have it. So then, as I'm explaining what I've been through in Tulsa, Oklahoma, then all of a sudden I'm seeing all of these random ass faces. And every time I get to a damn stoplight, people staring at me, and it's making me feel weird. Then when I get an attitude to flick them off, then they want to get mad. Well, bitch, what you staring at? Man, bitch, I don't know you. So then I go back and play. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I know what Justin Bieber wants from me, and I'm okay with that. But what pisses people off is black men can't have sex with me, so they pissed off. So me being okay with having sex with Justin Bieber and still keeping a friendship, and just so black men in Hollywood can't get the same respect, then they in their feelings. But it's like, but you lied on me, and then you expect for me to be okay with you. No. So I realized that Justin Bieber wanted to have a sexual experience with me. But what threw him off and what scared him is because I don't have teeth in my mouth. I need to get dental work. So yeah, that made him look like, I don't think that's him, which is understandable, but it's me. I just don't have the money to get my teeth fixed. And then I got to understanding what Justin Timberlake wanted from me, and I'm like, okay. So another experience. But when I got to telling everybody in Tulsa, people wanted to start looking at me like I'm crazy, and it's just like, bro, if Justin Bieber didn't want me, he wouldn't have left cryptic shit in his song for me to hear. And if Justin Timberlake didn't want me and didn't want to meet me and didn't want nothing to do with me, he wouldn't have put my name in his music. And if Beyonce didn't want to fuck with me and didn't like me, Beyonce wouldn't have put me in her music. So I'm over this stupid shit. And then you got black gay dudes, black bi dudes, and black straight dudes on YouTube bragging about what Beyonce done sent you, thinking I'm supposed to come in your comments and talk shit to you. First of all, I'm not giving a shit what Beyonce gave you. Because at the end of the day, you fake. And it is what it is. And I'm not with the fake shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm done being nice to people. People want to be trifling. Well, bitch, you be trifling by yourself. But no, it's just a bunch of stupid shit. And then Tulsa wants to make it seem like I slept with all these different females because I posted about me having family from different parts of the globe. And then I found out that by I found out that Beyonce told me that Tulsa trying to get me to sin. Sierra told me that Tulsa trying to get me to sin. Then Sierra tells me in like a boy video, sin in your ass by diapers. And I'm like, well, first of all, I ain't first to lay with no woman and commit no sin. So buying diapers is not possible. So once I come out about how I realized people was trying to set me up in Tulsa, then those same group of people who don't want to deal with those consequences of their actions want to tell everybody, oh, we cool. He just dealing with some stuff right now. I ain't cool with none of you folks in Tulsa. If it ain't a white male, I ain't fucking with you. Like, and then I met this guy named Tyler Johnson before coming out to the world as a hermaphrodite. We hung out, we chit chatted, and we still manage a friendship because now he knows who I am. So basically, what happened was when it comes to like Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Sierra Wilson, and all of them, Aaliyah, the group TLC, Destiny's Child, like all of them basically gave their spirits to me. You can call it a possession, but I look at it as okay. So when it comes to the musician, artists, and spirits, all the spirits from Hollywood came to me. So now that I've come out to Hollywood, that I understand who erase messages, then Tulsa wants to use the medical people to call me crazy and suicidal and all of this shit because I don't want to be in Tulsa anymore. Bitch, after all the bullshit I done been through in Tulsa behind this dude named Clem Reginald Reed, bitch, who would want to? Like that ass. And then I found out that black dudes is out here using different tribes, lying on their paperwork and all of this shit just to get a job in different tribes and all of this corny whack ass shit. And it's just like I'm done. Like, bitch, if you as an African American male got a law to pretend to be Native American, then that's your dumb ass, cause bitch, Native American spirits are gonna curse you. So at the end of the day, I'm not worrying about black men in Tulsa. You cursed, excuse me, you cursed by Native American ancestors. And then all of these black dudes in the country, and I'm just not gonna sugarcoat shit. When you look at it as a spiritual level, black men want to act like you the king, you want to act like you the devil and all of this shit. And the only thing you are is you possessed by one of my Native American ancestors. And they using your body to show me that this ain't where you supposed to be in life. Like, I understand it spiritually. It's a little scary, but I mean, it is what it is. So, damn, they got my damn nose in here. So then, that's gross. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. My sinuses is acting up, baby. That pollen and weed must be high. So, then I go back and play Willow Smith. We all know Willow Smith. You know, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, split twin. That ass. So then I takes it up on myself to go play me some Willow, baby. I played Whip My Hair and 21st Century Girl and Fireball. And I'm just like, Willow Smith and Whip My Hair was like, she explained my situation with the casinos. And I'm not gonna lie, when I listened to Willow Smith Whip My Hair in reverse, I didn't really pay attention to it. I'm like, damn, this sounds good. And then if you go play Willow Smith Whip My Hair in reverse, the first thing she says is, I remember I obey, I remember I obey, I remember I obey, I remember I obey. And I'm just like, hold up. She went from saying, I remember I obey to sounding like a frog. And then I thought about it, I was like, that's a representation of reptilian. So then I go play Willow Smith 21st Century Girl, played it in reverse. And then that's when she told me that you're living a lie. And I'm just like, didn't dawn on me then. I'm like, living a lie. This fucking lifestyle that I'm trapped in Tulsa with is all a lie. So then I go play Willow Smith, Future, Nicki Minaj, Fireball. And I'm listening to it. And then there's a part where Willow says, hey, let Obama win. Well, let Obama win, hey. And I'm just like, oh shit. Like that ass. And then there's another section of the song in Fireball by Willow Smith where she said, I'm Lucifer's own woman. And I'm just like, okay, she ain't nothing to play with. That ass. So as I'm looking at Willow Smith when she was younger and certain videos of her, and like I'm really looking at her, like in her face and her eyes. And when she rolled her eyes, bitch, she had an energy with her. I ain't gonna lie to you. Willow Smith, between the ages of like 10 to 12, 13, Willow Smith had an energy with her that was with her something tough. And I'm just like, why does Willow look like a grown ass woman in the eyes? Like Willow always had a little attitude, but I'm not focusing on her body. I'm focusing on her face. And it was like almost like she was morphing. Like when she was, regular degular, smiling, you wouldn't see it. But when Willow Smith was irritated, bitch, you would see it. Like Willow Smith just had that natural, bitch, I'm not in the mood type of energy, and it was showing. And I didn't say anything about it back then. I'm just like, don't piss off. And I'm telling her who she got with her spiritually. So then somebody had came out with a YouTube video talking about Willow Smith being basically the face and the image of the Book of Revelations. So when I got to watching Fireball that was created with Willow Smith, I was like, okay, now it makes sense on the fireball coming from outer space, which was a representation of Satan as a fallen angel. Well, Lucifer as a fallen angel falling down to earth. And I'm like, okay, now that makes sense now. That makes sense now. So she was the representation of the hermaphrodite Lucifer. So even though she cut her hair short like a boy, she dressed like a girl. So it made sense to me. And I ain't gonna lie, Willow Smith was one of them girls that was caught. When it come to Willow Smith dancing, she got DNA of her mother and her father. And it was just like, people be like, oh, Willow can't dance. Like, bitch, Jada Pickens came from a heavy metal band. And Will Smith came from like R&B and rap. So when you mix Will Smith R&B and rap with Jada Pinkett Smith heavy metal, bitch, ain't no telling what kind of baby you getting out of that. That ain't no telling what kind of baby you gonna get out of that situation. So as I'm watching Willow Smith and playing her music in reverse, I'm like, this shit makes sense now. Like that ass, and I'm just like, everything makes sense. So what I was supposed to go through in Hollywood as a kid is what Willow Smith went through as a kid. So I'm just like, I'm over it. So after Willow Smith gave me them warnings and them songs, bitch, I started paying attention. That ass. I'm Lucifer's own woman. I said, oh, well, go ahead, badass. I said, Willow Smith ain't nothing to piss off, baby. Whatever she got, oh, it's with her. But now Willow Smith is, a young adult who go through her phases. And then I was seeing how people was talking about, oh, Willow Smith can't figure out her sex life and her parents is the reason. Like, I get it, bitch. No matter if you are a celebrity or non-celebrity, bitch, you can never raise a kid 100%, bitch. And I just finally just looked at it like, y'all doing this shit to get fucking views and get paid. And it's just like, whatever Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's sex life was, bitch, this they business. I understand that Jaden Smith was trying to be an adult before he was 18. But it's just like, bitch, you can't blame Jada Pickens and Will Smith sex life for how Jaden and Willow Smith turned out, bitch. Because at the end of the day, bitch, if I'm Willow or Jaden, bitch, and I see something in Hollywood I like, bitch, I'm going to explore. Bitch, it is what it is. And just because they're a celebrity child, bitch, don't make them damage. Bitch, you got people out here that ain't never even seen a celebrity. Bitch out here selling ass to both sex. Then want to call yourself that girl. Then got the nerve to talk about a celebrity's child. Like, first of all, when it come down to Willow and Jada Smith, bitch, I'm pretty sure, regardless to who they have sex with, I'm pretty sure they coughing up condoms. Because you realize all that bullshit you talked about Willow and Jada Smith, and ain't even one of them came up with an STD. Now, what about y'all's children? Willow Smith ain't came up pregnant as much shit as y'all talk about her. And how many of y'all's bitch ass kids gonna come up pregnant, abortions, and all kind of shit. Like, I'm over this dumb shit. It's stupid. But nah, I'm over it. And then kind of find out this white dude that stayed in the apartment with me as my roommate and my payee knew Justin Timberlake was looking for me and knew that Justin Bieber was looking for me. And he mad because he can't sit in the house with us, so he wants to continue to lie to the damn Social Security outfits and the IRS to keep me trapped with him. And you a whole liar. So it's like I'm dealing with this dude named Todd Howman, who's a liar, and Clem Reginald Reed, who's a liar. And both of these motherfuckers are the Tauruses. Dad ass. Clem Reed's a fucking Taurus, May 14th, and Todd Howman's a fucking Taurus, May 23rd. I'm just like, oh, no more Tauruses for me, baby. Mm-mm. That ass, I am not dating another fucking Taurus. I am not having it. But I'm over it, so. And it's just like, if I wasn't in Beyonce's music, don't y'all think that Matthew, her father, would have stepped up by now and DM me or had one of his teams message me like, hey. We need to get understanding. Yeah, I ain't heard from Matthew nor Tina telling me to shut up. So then you got all these black dudes who want to play this gay role because they getting attention for it. Like, bitch, I'm not supposed to play a sexuality just to get attention. Because that kind of shit'll get you sacrificed, it'll get you hurt, get you beat up, and get you left in the trunk of a car. So I'm over it. And then people mad at me because I don't want to stand up for the black gay community. I'm not standing up for you, bitch. Don't ask me to. You disrespectful. You're a liar. You're pathetic. And it's just as simple as that. I'm not standing up for no transgender because, bitch, all you do is promote prostitution. Then I got to hear some of these YouTubers talk about y'all STDs. And I'm just like, bitch, no ma'am. Don't put Clem Barnett next to no transgender, baby. So, then people, which I get it, people might see my YouTube video about Beyonce and Jay-Z and think I went off. Yeah, Jay-Z pissed me off. Like, Jay-Z, you letting all of these black niggas portray me in the music industry in Hollywood and shit, and you ain't gonna clown these niggas because you can't have sex with me and Beyonce at the same. Well, sit your lame ass down, and you better hope Beyonce ain't prepared to leave your ass, cause you petty. That ass. Beyonce needs to realize, like, baby girl, we not getting no younger. And I understand, because see, I know how Beyonce thinks and how Beyonce feels when it comes to a man. You get sick of this nigga shit, but then at the same time, with all the shit that's going on in the world, you don't want to take a chance on another nigga and come up with some shit. You don't want to have to worry about a nigga sleeping with you with another man. Like you, there's just so much shit going on. So Beyonce just putting up with your ass. But Beyonce also told me in one of her songs that she can please her motherfucking self. So, uh, and to be honest with you, Beyonce got my twins. That ass. The twins that I wanted, Beyonce has. Because I was realizing, like, after I started talking about wanting twins, celebrities was coming up with twins left and right. Because Beyonce got twins, she got one of each. Mariah Carey got twins, she got one of each. Monique got twins, I think she may have one of each. Mariah Carey got, I think I might have said Mariah Carey. Oh, what else? Jennifer Lopez got a set of twins, one of each. And I'm just attitude, the face expressions. But when it come down to it, bitch, Beyonce's Jesus took over all of that. I don't know what kind of genes that her father Matthew come from, but I know that skin complexion come from Tina Lawson. That them babies is yellow, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of mocha. But I'm just like, Beyonce's genes is strong as shit, and it's just like when Beyonce came out with what song was that? Dangerously in Love. I see myself having your child. Yeah, Dangerously in Love. I'm just like, okay. Beyonce ready to have some babies. I said, all right now, bitch. Just don't do it just yet, bitch. You know, your body go through change, bitch. You know, vocals change and all of that change. And then I got to hearing all this shit about Beyonce is worshiping, what was it? It was either the goddess of pleasure. I know they said Beyonce was pretending to be Khalid. Then they said Beyonce was pretending to be this, and Beyonce pretending to be this. And it's just like, you hoes, get off her nuts. Like if the bitch booty was sweating, bitch, would you lick it up? Probably so, you freaks. Y'all dead ass, you would. Like I done watched Beyonce have some embarrassing moments, bitch, where I'd have quit the show. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen Beyonce fall down fucking stairs on stage. I'd have been mad as hell. I done seen Beyonce get her hair caught up in a damn fan. I'd have been mad as hell. When Beyonce came out with Radio, and she's, well, Radio slash Diva, and she said somebody getting fired, you pissed that girl off, because that's just that Virgo for you. Bitch, I'm about to make my coin, but somebody getting fired. She gonna make her coin, but you gonna lose your bag. So in all reality, I was supposed to be one of Beyonce's backup dancers, and had I kept my vocals on point, possibly one of her backup singers. So I could have been kicking it with Ashley Henry and all of that good stuff. But, you know, people in Tulsa tried to set me up for organ trafficking. And it almost worked. It damn near worked. But it, you know. I'm about to get off here. So, even though I don't have teeth and I look like an old dummy, I hope Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber and Beyonce see this soon before I actually give up.